You don't need a luxury watch to look sharp. But if you wore one watch every single day from the gym to the office to night out, would you pick a $59 watch or a $795 one, or somewhere in between? Today we're putting 4 everyday watches head to head to find your best timekeeping daily companion. These 4 watches all promise to be your go-to daily piece, something that looks good with just about everything in your wardrobe, but doesn't scream for attention. But they're not all created equal, so stick around. Welcome to Stray Reviews. I'm Lee, and I'm here to help you find the best men's lifestyle gear and apparel. And today, I'm comparing 4 incredible watches: a quartz diver, a titanium automatic, a solar-powered titanium field watch, and a rugged automatic traveler. Finding the right watch is important because it's often the only piece of jewelry a man wears. Besides my wedding ring of 33 years, that is definitely true for me. A watch should fit your style, handle your daily life, and be reliable. Whether you need a rugged work watch or a refined daily driver, one of these options should be perfect for your wrists. If you'd like to take a closer look at these watches, I'll leave links down in the description below. Let's start off with a watch that can cost less than a tank of gas, depending on your vehicle. We're going to start off with the Casio MDV-106B, also known as the Casio Duro. This watch is a legend in the watch community, and it really surprised me because at $59, it feels like a much more expensive watch. The Duro has quartz movement and a battery that Casio says will last up to 3 years. It has a stainless steel case and a mineral crystal, which is somewhat scratch resistant, but it's no sapphire. It has a stainless steel bezel and is the widest of watches today at 44 millimeters. The one I picked up has a resin band, which is great when it rains or gets wet, but it does lack the sophistication of a leather or a metal band. Speaking of getting wet, the Duro is water resistant up to 200 meters or 660 feet, matching the much more expensive watches in the roundup, as they all have the same resistance rating. This watch sells between $59 and $89, though I did pick mine up on Amazon for $59, and it's made in Japan and China. I really like that the stainless steel case has some heft to it, and the timer bezel is really solid and has a satisfying click when you turn it. With this on your wrist, you really know that you're wearing a solid watch that can probably take a beating. For $59, my expectations were pretty low on this watch, but I ended up pretty impressed. It really is a tremendous bang for the buck. Like all of the watches today, it does have luminescent hands and is pretty easy to see in the dark as well. This resin band may be the least impressive of the bands today, but it's practical. It won't get ruined in the water, and you don't have to remove the links to get it to fit. The Casio Duro is for anyone looking for a durable, iconic diver watch at really an unbeatable price point that makes a great watch for like camping, working outside, or just knocking around as a daily driver. Next, we have the Timex Expedition Titanium Automatic Edition. This is a huge leap forward in price from the Casio at $399. The Expedition is a self-winding watch with automatic movement. No need to take it in for a new battery, and it has a sapphire crystal that should do a great job of shrugging off scratches. This case is titanium, so it's rugged and it's light. In fact, sometimes I just forget that I even have it on. Also, there's no moving bezel. It just has a clean and simple look to this one. The case is smaller than the Casio at 41 millimeters, and the band is an eco-friendly leather that is real leather, but has a lighter quality to it than, say, a chrome tan leather band. This one is made in China and Japan. The Timex Expedition makes a great outdoor watch, being waterproof up to 200 meters like the Casio, and the leather strap is definitely a step forward, and the titanium case is a massive leap forward. The Timex also has a great outdoorsy vibe to it, while carrying also a certain elegance that the Casio does not. Being an automatic watch, it doesn't need to be wound or set unless you go a couple days without wearing it, and the window on the case back does give you a great view of those mechanics. The automatic movement can lose a little bit of accuracy compared to, say, a quartz, And I've noticed that the rotor on the inside can be kind of loud. I can definitely hear it spin when I first put the watch on. The Timex Expedition is for anyone looking for an elegant, lightweight, automatic watch with a durable titanium case and a great outdoorsy aesthetic. It's definitely a candidate for casual daily driver. Tap that like button for me if you like a watch that's simple, outdoor inspired, and can take a licking and keep on ticking. Number 3 in the roundup today is the Citizen Promaster Tough Super Titanium watch. The one that I have is a Huckberry X Citizen collaboration with an exclusive olive drab dial, and this one sells for $525. The Promaster Tough has quartz movement from Citizen's Echo Drive solar technology that allows the battery to be charged really from any light source, not just the sun. The case is made from super titanium, which is harder and more scratch resistant than regular titanium, and 5 times harder than stainless steel. It's also a one-piece case, so it's almost impossible for dirt or water to get into it, or at least up to 200 meters. The crystal on this one is sapphire like the Timex Expedition. Also, like the Timex, there's no rotating bezel. It just has a clean, no frills appearance. The band on this one is also super titanium, and you may have to take a trip to the jeweler like I did if you don't want to adjust the size of it yourself. I only had to pay $10 for it. The Huckberry X Citizen Limited Edition is made in Japan. Everything about this watch is a great experience, from the ammo can style box that it comes in, to the bright luminescent hands and numerals, to the super titanium case and band. It is just a fantastic everyday watch. It's the only watch in the roundup with a solar cell, and like I said, it can be charged by any light source, not just the sun. One of my favorite things about this watch is that it basically will never need to be serviced. Unlike the battery in the Casio, which is going to need to be replaced every 3 years, the battery in the Citizen Promaster Tough never needs replacement. Combine that with the super titanium case and the band, and you basically have a forever watch. I also really like the masculine, versatile appearance on this one. I can wear it with just about anything, and it just always looks great. Some people may not like having to get the band sized, but it is a small price to pay for one that will never need to be replaced. The Huckberry X Citizen Promaster Tough is for anyone looking for a rugged, maintenance-free field watch that is a one-and-done, buy-it-for-life timepiece. Okay, last up we have the Vero Open Water 38 in the color that they call Cove. Now this is the most expensive watch in our roundup today at $795. The Open Water has automatic movement that is incredibly accurate at less than a 5-second variance per day, and that's actually more accurate than the timepieces used by the American Railroad Service. It also has a 38-hour power reserve, so it's going to keep going even if you don't wear it for a day. The case is matte finished stainless steel and has some heft to it, and the crystal is scratch resistant sapphire with an internal coating. The rotating bezel here is probably my favorite of the watches today, with 12 hours on it instead of timer numbers. At 38 millimeters, it's the most slender of the watches today as well. The band on this one is stainless steel like the case, and I did take this one to the jeweler for sizing as well. You shouldn't really have any trouble getting this one just the right size, since it comes with a Nodex micro adjust system. The Vero Open Water is made in Switzerland and also right here in the USA. I really love the look and the design of this watch, and I receive compliments on it every time I wear it without exception. It has a real casual, laid-back vibe to it that accents any everyday outfit, and the white face just really pops without shouting for attention. I especially like the 12-hour bezel that lets me travel across time zones without having to reset the time. It may sound strange, but I actually like that there's no date on this watch as well. It's just clean, attractive, and not having a date makes it easier to set when it's been a little while between wears. It's probably the heaviest watch in the roundup today, and that bracelet strikes a nice middle ground between rugged and elegance. The price may seem high compared to the other watches in the roundup, but you really do get what you pay for here. Swiss precision, outstanding US assembly, and a watch that doesn't get lost in the sea of other watches out there. The Vero Open Water 38 is for anyone looking for a beautiful, functional, and high-end automatic watch with a unique traveler's bezel and a distinctive casual look. But you tell me, what's your favorite watch in the video today? Let me know down in the comments below. Alright, I'm going to give you my bottom line opinion, but if you're getting some value out of this today, then I want to invite you to the My Favorite Things free newsletter, where I send out a list of my favorite gear and apparel each month, and I'll leave a link for that down in the description as well. The bottom line is that you don't need to spend a lot to get a great watch. The Casio Duro is a phenomenal bang for your buck. The Timex Expedition is a great everyman's watch that performs just as well in the field as it does in the office. The Huckberry X Citizen Promaster Tough is a die-hard, masculine, buy-it-for-life watch, and the Vero Open Water 38 excels in both precision and just gorgeous design. I recently included the Promaster in my capsule wardrobe challenge, and you can check that video out here. I want to thank Huckberry for sending me the Expedition and the Promaster, and Vero for sending out this Open Water 38. And I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you over in the next video.